What's up guys, welcome to this episode. So I wanted to go around Copenhagen and show you around because I moved here, but the weather is, yeah, Danish. So rainy and wet and yeah, summer's over guys, sorry. But it gives me the perfect opportunity to actually do something with my skates. So these skates have been to hell and back. I've tested them in sand and gravel and rain, whatever, but they need some love at this point. So I'm gonna clean out the bearings I had in last year. I only used them for the marathon last year. I haven't been using them at all since. They are still in my old skates, so I need to go down to the basement and grab them. So this is the exact part where I forgot that the key for the basement isn't these keys, it's the front one. So yeah, back up. These wheels I haven't used that much, so I'm just gonna let them stay on since they're fairly fresh. I'm just gonna do a quick cleanup of the skate, and then I'll be, well, the skates are gonna be ready for the marathon at least. That's it. So that was the skates done and ready. So the next thing we're gonna be looking at is the packaging. Woohoo! I know this is super exciting, but what I learned from last year is that you want to pack like different sort of shirts, so you actually have something to choose between because you can't really predict the weather. I have a thick one, and the green one on top is a bit thinner if it's not as well, if it's hotter or whatever. Some really nice socks to skate in, really nice. And I got some shorts to wear on the day, and I got some running pants I brought along that I'm gonna be riding in, and then I brought like a pair of rain pants if it begins to rain, because that did last year. And of course, MP3 player with some nice quality music, and yeah, some earplugs that you can actually bear to have with you, and of course your trusty helmet, because you can't ride without a helmet. And the other thing that I'm bringing is I'm bringing a small bag as well, because when you get to the area where after the race and you got to pick up your bag that you can put near the racetrack and near the goal line, whatever. I like to have a fresh pair of socks in that, and like just a dry t-shirt. That's probably gonna be the other one from which I'm not riding along. So when I actually get to the finish line and I can sit down and relax, I can get a nice pair of dry socks in my dry shoes and get a nice dry t-shirt on, so I'm not sweating or sitting and getting a cold or whatever. Yeah, the other thing I'd like to bring, I didn't show here because I need to buy a new one, is like a small fanny pack that I can put around my waist, where when I'm riding I could have all my stuff like the MP3 player, the tools, and probably new bearings if one of the bearings like dies halfway through. And I'm also gonna be getting some ISO gel. And what is ISO gel, you may ask? But it's like a gel you can eat while you're riding. It's a bit weird the first time you do it, but it helps you get energy, and normally you could take it as a powder, but in these gels, because they are so moist, you don't need to drink water, and therefore they're actually pretty easy to, yeah, to get some new energy. I got the tip from a marathon runner last year and bought some, and I think they worked. I didn't die, and I think I did a pretty good time. So yeah, make sure you bring a lot. He said like one every half hour. So take one a half hour before the race and every half hour in between. And yeah, the good thing about Berlin Marathon is when you complete and when you're at the finish line, you get a free non-alcoholic beer, and they are actually really, really good. And from my experience last year, after 42 kilometers, believe me, what you want is a nice cold beer. So that's probably gonna be it for this time. Yeah, I know I stayed a bit much inside, but well, yeah, it's still raining, so tough luck. That's how it is to live in Denmark. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up. Oh shit. I'm gonna finish up by packing the rest of my stuff, like clean underwear and stuff like that, because I use that as well. And yeah, I guess I'll see some of you in Berlin. And if not, I'll see you next year. You gotta come, you gotta try it. And it's nice feeling to say that you did it. Yeah, that's almost it. Well, I'm gonna do one more episode, which is gonna be from whenever I finish. Hopefully, if I finish, if I don't die from a heart attack or whatever. But yeah, so I'll see you next time, which is gonna be like a cover run thing up from the Berlin Marathon. Hopefully, I'm not sure, but hopefully I can film while I'm skating. I want to try. Maybe I'm gonna bring my phone instead of my MP3 player. If I have the time and energy, I will try to film something. But I'm not gonna be using this stabilizer rig. So see you at the next episode, which is in Berlin. Bye guys.